Hey friends, I am back with another probably not level tidy up with me so that we can deal with the complete chaos that is my life. Usually every morning, that's a weekday morning, because on weekends we move a little slower because we're not going anywhere. Anyways, yeah, usually on a weekday morning, things run somewhat smoothly until it's time to get out of the house. And then usually there's a scramble of, Casper, please find your snow pants and your hat and your mittens and your boots. I mean, really, it's not like they're traveling far. They're somewhere in this front entryway. But as you can see, and as you could see from the intro, it's a hot mess express. Like, there are no brakes to this crazy train. So I finally decided, now that it's getting colder out, we need to tackle the situation. I'm trying to figure out if I can fit my tall boots in this thing, and it's not working. I don't even know anymore. And winter boots won't fit either. So what are we supposed to do? We gotta rearrange this thing. I kind of regret buying this. It seemed like a really good idea. The kids' boots will fit, but I mean, we're going to be keeping our boots out there. And we don't really have enough running shoes to be filling this. It seems kind of silly to fill it for no reason, you know? I'm not really sure what I'm going to do here. But it does need to be cleaned out. And I kind of think that the shoe thing should just get donated. Because, it's so bright. It's not working very well for us. I like that it's got a little shelf on top, but you can't really fit a ton of shoes in it, you know? I feel like I'd rather have one of those, 3-drawer things, the Sterilite things, for each kid's, hat and mittens and stuff, or, extras, so they're not just in these, random baskets, because the baskets don't work that well either. I don't know. I gotta do some research, but I think that I might put mine and Peter's sandals and shoes back in, because there's not really anywhere else for them to go. And then maybe just shove this into the corner. I don't know, because then we'll have more access for our boots here. Does that make sense? Does that work, do you think? I don't know. To try and tackle some of the clutter, I've just gone and hung up all of the coats, and I'm just rearranging them sort of by length. So Peter has 2 really, really lovely long, I think they're both long wool coats, and I have a long winter jacket, so they're hanging kind of beside the shoe cabinet now, which I've shoved into the corner. Why do I do this to myself, you guys? So this is kind of where we're at with step 1. It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better, but I need to take a break because my sweetest bean is awake from his nap. Hello. Welcome to the Beanie Man. Hi. What are you doing? Are you the sweetest bean with the prettiest blue eyeballs? Hi, honey. I love you, Chompas. Were you getting some teeth in there, do you think? Where are you going? Oh, Muffin. Don't cry. Don't cry. Hi. Part of the process of me kind of tackling this front hall closet is also prepping for winter. We live in the snow belt, so it is going to be snowy once we're in the thick of it. So I need to pull out all of the winter clothes, see what sizes we have, what sizes we need out, and what things I can pack away, and then just have out what we're going to use. And then all of the non-wintry items I'm going to vacuum pack, and we'll take it back down to the basement. That is the plan. We're getting there. Yeah? Are you ready for a snoozy? Where's your choo-choots? such an ankle. Oh wow, I have no idea what level is. So I just put Augie down for a nap. It is, fuzzy on me. It is 2:45. So I've got about 20 minutes before I have to just walk a couple houses down to the bus stop. So hopefully Augie stays asleep and he's not screaming when I walk back inside. Otherwise, I'm making pretty good progress. This is going to be a bin for donate. So I'll slowly be making my way through stuff. And I think eventually I'll make some labels for these baskets, like one for each kiddo, or maybe like I'll do the removable vinyl so I can stick it on the wall beside each basket. I don't know. I have a pile on the floor. You can kind of see it behind me here. That is stuff that's gonna go out. I may or may not have too many hats for myself, but you know. And I have a giant snowsuit for Felix. He technically already has a snowsuit out, like it's snow pants and jacket. But this one's a one piece. So I might put it out and just hang it up in the closet. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with that, but it's a nice one. It's really soft and fuzzy on the inside. I'm still working on my lunchtime smoothie. This bin here on the floor, I've got shoes and boots in. They're not gonna stay in here. They might stay in here, I don't know. I'm gonna try and condense all of our footwear into one thing. These are Casper's rain boots from last year. They're a size 10. He's got rain boots from this year. Felix has rain boots that are a size 6 that like he never wore because of his braces. I also have some cooking that I'm doing. Dinner tonight, cranberry-rosemary-chicken. I saw it on the wads. Kim made it and it looked festive and also delicious. So I'll make sure to link that below because it's really good looking. It's good looking. And I'm making stuffed peppers in my other crock pot. I'm going to be making them. So my meat's defrosting. I cooked up a bunch of rice. I have to mix those things together. And I'm gonna also chop up an onion to go in it and maybe some celery. Really, if I dice it really fine. And then just salt and pepper and stuff those suckers and crack open a can of tomatoes and throw them in the crock pot with the stuffed peppers and let those cook down for a while because like obviously the meat is not cooked, so they'll have to cook for a while. I'll probably do 8 hours on low and then then just leave it, and then tomorrow I will turn it off, let them cool down, and then I'll pop them in the freezer. Split pea and ham soup is cooking away. I keep periodically stirring it. But otherwise, I'm going to get back to continue packing this stuff. In doing this, I have discovered that we have oodles of winter wear. And also, like, spring jackets and whatever. So, hopefully Augie ends up wearing some of these sizes in the spring. And then as he grows out of stuff, I list it on Marketplace and say bye-bye. I can hear air somewhere. I gotta go to the bus.
Wait a second.
What?
What is that green thing?
What green thing?
That.
Pick it up.
It's a. What is it?
Remember it was from Miss Candy and has the matching gloves? Casper's home. Bean's awake. My head's still pounding. Yeah, I don't know if it'll fit you anymore. I think your hands might be too big.
Let me see.
Yeah, it's too small for you.
No.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Bean, what's he doing?
I'm Frog Factory. I ripped it over the eyes.
Okay, well, there's got to be a hole in here somewhere because I keep sucking the air out and it keeps re-inflating itself. And I could have sworn I got all of the holes when I put tape on it. But obviously, I did not. Can you do your things, chicken wings? First. Casper. Hi, look where you're standing.
When I'm done, can I play with that?
Yes, but you need to empty your bag, empty your lunch bag and wash your hands. No, that's not how this works. All right. Hopefully that bag holds. That took entirely too long. These baskets of random winter things are gonna have to wait so that I can go cook dinner, or at least get the marinade going to cook the dinner. Right? Are they yummy?
Yeah.
Luckily they're not too full, so shouldn't take me too long. Pile of winter things over there. Oh, I don't wanna. Okay. You may watch a show. I'm gonna go cook dinner.
Bye-bye.
All right, party people, we have moved this to the kitchen. So this is stuff for multiple dinners. Do you need me? Oh. Sorry, Peter's talking to me. He's working on our super secret basement project. He's talking about plans. Anyways, so this is my split pea and ham soup because we had cooked a big spiral ham for when Peter's family came to visit. So I used the leftover ham and made split pea soup in the crock pot. And I also have stuff for stuffed peppers and the yummy dinner that we had. And let me tell you, oh my God, it was so flavorful. It was delicious. This is all the stuff you need. You need some garlic. You need white wine, technically, but the best I could do is beef broth, maple syrup, soy sauce, or those coconut aminos if you're fancy, cranberries, rosemary, and chicken. Technically skin on, bone in, but we had chicken boobies, and that's just what I used. Okay, so we are making this cranberry rosemary chicken. So we need to make the marinade first. I'm gonna use my sauce blender, like my blender. It's got this like paddle thing on the inside because I can't find my food processor / I may not have one anymore, which is fine because I don't really use it. So I need a 1/3 cup of fresh cranberries, which means I need scissors to open the cranberries. We are gonna just eyeball it. That's probably more than 1/3 of a cup, but you know, go big or go home. Some cranberries. The peppers are for stuffed peppers, don't worry about those. And we need 2 tablespoons each of soy sauce and olive oil, which is in the cupboard. Does she even have 2 tablespoons left? Again, we're eyeballing. That looks good. Perfect. Soy sauce. You can use coconut aminos in place of soy sauce, but I ain't got those. Just, you know, take a moment. That looks good. 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. We get the good stuff. That looks good. 3 cloves of garlic. I don't know what that equates to in this minced up stuff. So we're just gonna do a good scoop. A certain bean does not want to be set down. So he's my sous chef. We're cooking together. Yeah, that looks good. Use that spoon later. 1/4 cup of dry white wine sauce. Apparently you can use chicken or veggie broth. I have beef broth because I used my chicken broth in my split pea soup. But you know, whatever. A teaspoon of fresh rosemary leaves. I'm just gonna rip off a bunch. Not really sure what a teaspoon's gonna be. I'll just do a whole sprig. Oh, it smells so good. Also, it calls for chicken thighs with the skin on so you can make them all crispy. I don't have chicken thighs. Chicken boobies. So I cut them in half lengthwise, stick them in a bag with this stuff until it's time to cook. It says to marinate for at least a half an hour. So we'll do our best. If we get 20 minutes out of it, you know. Cool. All right, I'm gonna stick this on the blender and hope for the best. Cool. Look at that.
This flying now. So we don't notice we're going somewhere else.
Okay, I'm gonna put these things back in the fridge while that just kind of like drips down off of the blender. Really should have done this earlier in the day. Check. But you know, you live, you learn. Alright, so the chicken boobies are gonna go in there. Get my pepper out of the way. With the sauce once I butterfly them. I just need a knife with which to do that. Also, Alexa, what's a good temperature to cook chicken boobies? Alright, so let's do 400 for like 20 minutes. But also, I'm butterflying them, so that'll help. Also, you being on my chest is not going to make this terribly easy, sir. We'll make do. That's fine. Also, if these are still partially frozen, I might cry. I cannot see. Hopefully, I do not slice off my fingers. There we go. Cool. Into the bag. Into the bag. I also have a random bag of roasted vegetables that were in the freezer. Squash and sweet potatoes, so that's defrost. After. Smells good. Oh, beanie beans, please chill out. Woo woo. Alright, massage. I'll dump all of this in here and then I'll throw a couple extra cranberries and sprigs on top. And then we'll pop it in the oven for 20 minutes, maybe 25. Basically, we're going to cook it as long as we have time. And then, because I have to leave to go get Felix from daycare.
We have to cook it as long as we can?
Well, until it's cooked. So yeah, I have to get Felix from daycare. So usually what I do is I cook it as long as possible. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to overcook it. And then I just turn the oven off and crack the oven door open so like the heat dissipates a little bit. Also has the bonus of warming the house and making the house smell great. But that's that. So I'm going to move this out of the way because we don't need it right now. Bean's having a rough go. He even has Tylenol on board. I don't know what the situation is. Oh, I do. Oh, you're tired. Oh, wow. You could have had a nap. A second one that lasted more than approximately 5 seconds. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go change Bean's bum and see if he wants just a nice soothing booby. Yeah, little Beanie. Hi. Yeah, you can't get mad at a face like that. Yes, you can. All right. The stuffed peppers will have to wait. All right, now that that is marinating in the bag until it's ready to go in the oven, I am chopping up stuff to go into our stuffed peppers. So onions, celery, coring out the peppers, mix, stuff, crock pot. And, if you take the tops of the stuffed peppers and put them underneath the peppers, then the bottoms of your stuffed peppers won't burn. My sister taught me that. Throw a can of tomatoes and some bay leaves on those suckers and cook them in the crock pot. I did low for 10 hours in this crock pot. And then here is our dinner. Because I'm all over the place. Lots of food. Yummy, yummy. Freeze what you don't eat. Good morning. So it's... excuse me. It's the next week. I had to wait for the hooks I ordered to arrive. They came on the weekend. And then I didn't work on the closet on the weekend because we were decorating for Christmas. I'm pointing it like you can see anything. The tree is around the bend. The other way, that way, in the family room. But we also built our new IKEA cabinet, sideboard. I don't really know what to call it. I think it's a sideboard. That video is coming soon. And I want to show you the hooks I got for the front hall closet. And then we'll go stick them in. And I can't hang anything on them for like an hour. But, I mean, I got these bad boys. They hold 5 pounds each. So I got 2 2-packs. Only 3. But it was less expensive to buy it as 2 2-packs. And also, you can always use another hook. And I've been kind of hemming and hawing, exactly how I want to do it. Because I initially thought putting it, on the inside. What is my hand doing? Putting it, on the inside wall. So, you know, like you look into the closet and then there's like the two side walls over here. And then just doing like boop, boop, boop and hanging the baskets there. And then labeling them with the kids' names. So for their like extra hats and mittens and stuff, so that it's A, easy to find everything, and B, it doesn't get completely jumbled in the drawers. Maybe I'll use the other hook just beside the baskets, like beside the highest basket. So if, I was kind of thinking of doing them like on an angle, but maybe I'll just do like boop, 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 like one above the other. Then I'll put the other one at the same height as the top one, kind of like beside it. So like I'll off center, and then we can hang Felix's daycare bag there or something, just so it's not like sitting on the bench, because I feel like that bench at the front, I love it, but it's not really getting the use I anticipated it would. Kind of thought like, you know, we'll sit there to put like kids' boots on. That doesn't happen because the coats and stuff hang there, and then there's really nowhere to sit. Yeah, so there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. So make sure you hit the notification bell and the subscribe button and all of those YouTubey things so that you don't miss it when I eventually get around to posting it, which will obviously not be until it's done. All right, 3M hooks. I'm sure you know how they all work. Stick the sticky side to the hook, stick the sticky wall side to the wall, and Bob's your grandpa. There you go. So I have 4 hooks. I decided to use all 4 of them. Sorry for the clanging in the background. Peter's still working on the super secret basement project.
That's kind of perfect.
Cling clang and it costs a lot.
Cling clang and it costs a lot. That's what he says. Yeah, so I didn't use a level. I eyeballed it. Is it perfect? Heck no. Is it inside my closet and no one's going to see it? Heck yes. So in the end, it worked out. I used all 4 hooks, like I said. I really wanted them to be symmetrical, but that's just not how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
I mean, it's not perfect, but nothing really is if you think about it. So I just need to do those 2 and then take the baskets off for now. But I think that that's going to be good. And then I can just hang like the baby stuff or like the kids stuff here because it'll be shorter. I just want to make sure that it's going to be like, should I lower it a little bit? Right? Because it's like, it's not like they need to be super far apart. You just have to be able to see in there. That's actually probably not bad. I think what I'll do is I'll leave the basket on here so I know exactly where I want it to be height-wise. And just like shove it up against the wall. That's 100% on an angle. Whatever. Like obviously the symmetrical person in me wants it to go here, but I feel like that's not gonna work for Felix's bag. I think I'm gonna do it, you guys. I think I'm gonna put it way up here. It's a 3M hook. If I hate it, I'll just take it down and put it up again. It's fine. I keep forgetting that. They're not permanent.
You're still with me. This is the final product. I didn't really tackle that top shelf because there's not much I can do about it right now. But it's been probably 2 weeks since I finished filming this and reorganizing it, and it's actually working really, really well for us. So I'm pleased. I'm happy with how it is. And eventually I would like to tidy up the top, but, you know, priorities. So this is like our bag of grocery bags that has to stay there. This is to go on the vent down there for drying boots and mittens, whatever. These I have to donate. This just has a blanket in it, so I'm not really sure what's happening there. And this is like extra snow stuff for Peter and I, like our snow pants, scarves, and whatever. This is Casper's stuff. So it's empty right now because it's for his school stuff, like his hat mittens that he's been wearing at school. Though I guess I could put Felix's shoes in there. I need to get these repaired. We can just chill in there for now. And then this is my stuff. It's a little bit excessive. Scarves, mittens, random fan for the stroller. Yeah. And then Peter's stuff in there. Diaper bag, whatever is there. So I hope that you enjoyed this video of how to organize your front hall closet for winter using inexpensive baskets from the dollar store and some really nice looking 3M hooks. So they don't damage your walls, but they're heavy duty enough to hold a bunch of snow stuff. This way, my kids have access to
Do all of this know things that they need, but I don't have to look at it, which means theoretically my front entryway will look tidy, or it would if I would tidy it up. But you know, progress over perfection. Am I right? If you liked today's video, don't forget to hit subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and maybe hit the notification bell. If you enjoyed it and you thought a friend would, spread some sunshine. Send it their way. I've got lots of more fun videos coming up, so stay tuned. Bye.